topic today is this. I'm not sure what happened to it. So give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. Awesome. So in this last year, I've talked about, in 2022, I've often talked about how it was a real down year for the superhero genre in general. Almost everything I seen personally in 2022 was meh or below or around meh. I mean, it was all right. That being said, there was one thing that I think, because this year was so meh, I keep forgetting about and that I keep overlooking. And now we have this information here. Let's see if I can bring this up here, where you can see here, Eric Davis on Twitter has tweeted that Miss Marvel has now won the best reviewed superhero TV series of 2022 with the Golden Tomato Award via Rotten Tomatoes at a 98% certified fresh. Miss Marvel currently holds the highest score of any MCU movie or TV series. This is an accomplishment, and I just wanted to talk about it one more time and praise Miss Marvel, because again, I think it keeps getting lost on me in this year of a down year for the superhero genre. It keeps getting lost on me that we had this maybe one of the best series or things ever that Marvel's ever made ever this year in Miss Marvel. And this really just reaffirmed it and brought up all those memories for me. Got me excited to think that we're going to see Kamala Khan in the upcoming Marvels movie just in a few months. So we'll get to see her again. And she's great. I can't remember Aman Vellani. Is that? Yeah, she's wonderful young lady, very talented, very sweet.
Clearly a fan. Too,
yes, loves this character, fits this role so perfectly. Hope to see more of her in everything. Love Aman Vellani. Hope to see her more in anything. But yeah, this is really crazy too when you think about it. That Miss Marvel is the highest rated movie or series ever for the MCU. I mean, we're talking about, movies like Iron Man, Black Panther, which is like a 96.7%.
It's probably its second. Yeah.
Right. WandaVision. There's so many things that Captain America,
The
Winter Soldier.
Some people like it's a perfect movie.
Yeah, right. There's there's just so many out there, and to think that somehow this movie is a 98% and is above all the other preceding or things that preceded it is just crazy. It's really crazy, but really cool to see, and I'm happy that it's getting the love that it's getting. I'm happy that Rotten Tomatoes has this best reviewed superhero TV series award that they call the Golden Tomato Award. I dig it. I like it. I'm happy. Shout out to Aman Vellani and the rest of the cast of this series. It was well deserved, and I cannot wait to see more of this character. I named one of my dogs. I have 2 German Shepherds, and I named one of them Kamala, 3 years ago, before we even knew this series was going to exist. So I've always been a fan of the character myself. Got one of my own Kamalas in the house. So Lucas, you're hearing this. I know you've seen Miss Marvel. I know you're a pretty big fan, but what are your thoughts on the facts? Not the idea or the thought, but the fact, the cold, hard fact that now, as it stands, Miss Marvel was not only the best rated superhero thing in a year that we had the Batman, it is now the best, highest rated MCU project, movie or series ever. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's well earned and well deserved. And it took me by surprise so much. I mean, you know, I remember it happening because, like, it started to come out right around the halfway of Obi-Wan, right? And I was like...
That's how I started watching it.
I know. But that's why I didn't start watching it, because I was like, I'm just going to wait until, like, Obi-Wan's done, and then, you know, I'll catch up with the 3 episodes and then stay up with you for the next 3. But, yeah, I remember... Like, I finished Obi-Wan, and then you were like, bro, you gotta watch Miss Marvel. Like, you gotta watch the first episode. We watched it out on the porch, and I mean, my mind was just, it is so unique. It's so, like, fresh, but at the same time, it is the same old, like, it is a perfect representation of, like, the hero story, you know, Joseph Campbell, whatever. It's awesome, but it's so fresh and unique because it is a young, like, teenage girl who's Pakistani, right? And she's, you know, she's a Muslim as well. And so in a world, like a superhero world, typically dominated by like straight Christian males, at least the fans, you know, which
white,
right. Straight white. Did I not say it? Yeah. Straight white wasp Christian males, which they can all go suck it, by the way, you know, who all hated on it, whatever. I remember we were kind of like that, you know, from the get-go. We're like, we're probably not going to like this because it's not meant for us, you know, and even though it wasn't, it was. And that's what's so awesome about it, right, is because when you have like a true, you know, heroes, like mythos story like that, it speaks to everybody because it's all of our story, you know, and it was so great. Like the visuals were spectacular. I mean, Aman Vellani is awesome. I'm just all of it, hands down. It probably is one of my favorite Marvel shows, at least. I mean, it's up there for sure with WandaVision.
Rewatchable too. I think that's important because a lot of these Marvel series or even films, like I mean, think about all the ones we've seen this year. I don't know if I'll ever watch any of them again. I mean, Multiverse of Madness.
If they give me a second, like Moon Knight series, I might go back and rewatch the first one. Yeah.
I'm specifically thinking of the films,
movies,
but Thor 4, probably never watch that again.
I mean, not
maybe like
only
years from now.
If we're like prepping for
or
Kang
it's
Dynasty,
important,
yeah.
or they end up telling us like, oh, well, there's this scene that connects.
Well,
to the
not
new
only that, I'm sure just like we did for Infinity War and Endgame, you know, at least I probably will go back through and rewatch like the whole, just the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I'll
I mean,
probably
like,
sleep through Thor 4.
Specifically, like there's times where I'll just throw on Infinity War.
No, for sure.
Right.
There's a bunch
but
of
there's never going to be a time where I just throw on Wakanda Forever. It's just not going to happen. Or
I mean, if I'm going to watch a Black Panther, it's going to be Black Panther.
Yeah, it's going to be the first one. Damn Skippy. And Doctor Strange, same way. I'm going to watch the first one.
Unless I
Thor,
really want to see John Krasinski.
I'm throwing on Ragnarok.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, it's just. Yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, glad to see that it's getting the love that it and the praise that it deserves, guys. If you haven't had a chance to check out Miss Marvel,
watch it.
Or if you thought in your mind this isn't for me, I'm a 30-plus-year-old grown-ass man with a full-blown beard, and I swear on my whole existence, I thought the same thing, and you could have pointed a gun at me, and I would have said, no, I'm not going to do it. But I promise you, this ended up being a wonderful series, so if you haven't had a chance, go check it out, and when you do, let me know your thoughts about it.